Hello and welcome to the 18th race of the Utica Home Track Series here at the Osterreichring in Austria. We have 41 cars here gathered for the road course race here in Osterreichring, and we only have 2 races left for the championship. We have about 8 cars that still have a shot, but a lot of them are long shots, so we're going to have to see how that goes today. A big announcement was made in the Utica Home Track Series. They will be allowing a new car to be added, the 2011 models, and we're adding a Toyota to the series, so that's got a huge buzz in the series at the current moment. A completely new model for next year, though the current models will still be legal for next year. On pole is one of our championship competitors, Jamie Murphy, car number 28, having a great season but yet to get a win, and she's one of the top pole sitters of all time. I believe this is her 3rd career pole. Maria Camiso, her teammate a couple cars back, has the most. They go into the first turn, and Jamie Murphy takes the lead. Let's see if she can get her first career Utica Home Track Series win here today. Matt Evans, another championship competitor, was running in 8th position. Now Matt Evans, car number 4, has had a great year. He has 3 wins all in a row, and has been placing very well in the past couple of events. He's been trying to work his way back up after a hiccup in Rouen Les Asserts, and it's working. He's our points leader. Speaking of Evans, familiar face for anyone who watched the 2011 series, Jeff Evans, who was a competitor back then, is back in the series. He reopened Death Knight Racing, only running with Chevys this time. He bought this car from Benoit Motorsports. This is an old Adam Dunlap test car. And he's going right now, albeit at a very slow pace. This car's underfunded. He's just going to ride out the track. Russell Arcuri, who is sitting behind him, is one of those drivers that needs to lock himself in for the championship. Now, he's started very poorly today and was one of the cars that was getting held up by Jeff Evans. So Russell Arcuri is going to really need to hustle if he still wants to be in championship hopes. Last year, he sadly was not. He wasn't even locked in last year. This year has been a huge improvement for him and the Citadel Racing team. Vladimir Petrov, car number 09, a rookie. This is going to be his last start of the season. He will not be in Myrtle Beach for the heat races, but he is slated to return next year to the 09 car, which is getting an upgrade. He's going to share this car with Alex Allen, whose ride they're closing down at the end of the season due to lack of funds. Vladimir Petrov is doing great right now. He sits in the top 5 and he's been performing very well. Monza, he got a top 10 finish in his first start, so this driver is very good at the road courses, obviously. Speaking of another road race ace, Treck Tauger, car number 60. This is his home track, but he failed to qualify for this race last year. He's running a car with the Austrian flag painted on, and hopes that will bring him luck and give him some more support with the home crowd. Treck Tauger is doing fairly well today. He's up in the 10th place position. So let's see if he can pull it together and get his first win today. He's going to have to catch up to the leaders who are starting to gain some ground. Ray Takita, still replacing Joshua Michaels, who is out due to an injury in a baseball game now, in baseball tryouts. He will return at Myrtle Beach in the number 13 car. Ray Takita has been given a full season ride next season in the number 13X, with Sony as the sponsor. Major is not coming back, but we'll have to see what happens. Ray Takita not doing the best right now, running pretty low in the field. Michael Aurelio, car number 93, is running in second to last place. Chris Aurelio is faring much better. The number 27 car is hoping to do well today to secure some more funding for next year. At the current moment, Michael Aurelio is only running part-time, and Chris Aurelio is contemplating only running part-time. So hopefully they can get enough funds today to keep it going. Now, there's a big problem with Jeff Evans right now. This car has been really slow, and the leaders have caught up to him. So let's see how he'll affect the leaders. There's Jamie Murphy, car number 28. And she's going to pass to the inside with ease as Jeff Evans gladly lets her go. But this would be the start to many problems today, as a lot of drivers would get held up behind the 77 car. And it result in wrecks like this. Connor Breton, car number 12, in his final race, he lost his sponsorship, and he's going to be losing his ride. He's not going to Myrtle Beach next week. He's going to get involved with a wreck. And you see multiple cars involved. I see Michelle Ciadino. I see Connor Atwood. Matt Corio. Big wreck. Whoa, I see a car on his roof. That's, we'll have to see what that is. It's John Ciadino, car number 72. That is on board with him. See what happens here. He gets into the back of Tyler Smith, and he's just going to get overturned, and we lose our camera. One more camera angle. Look at all this carnage. You see Jeffrey Finn guy. Matt Corio's going to get hit around. I think Tyler Smith is one of the championship competitors, and I think I saw Tyler Benoit get a little piece of this. Brian Valentine, also a championship competitor. A lot of damage early on. Incident lap 19. Same lap as the other one, just slightly later. Max Skinner is, I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I think he's going to lose a tire on the number 98 car, and he's going to go spinning out. He tries to get it realigned onto the racetrack, and he's going along, but Brian Valentine's going to clip him a little bit. And another car gets into the back of the 66. That's, I think that might be, that's Connor Breton in his final start. He's being relieved from the team due to poor performance. David Creedon, car number 00 is going to spin. He's going to get turned more by, Andrew Wiegand. Alex Allen's going to get into the 00, and that car's going to go rolling. And there's Tyler Benoit involved in the number 3. Creedon's going to push him out of the way. Keep that car going. That was a wild tumble. Let's see what happened here. He's going to clip the wall. It's going to get turned. Alex Allen's going to plow to the side, and that's going to send the 00 flipping up the front stretch. The Domino's cars have been having a pretty decent year, but not having a good race right now. And he's probably not going to catch up to Treck Tauger for Rookie of the Year standings. Incident, lap 20. Maria Camiso. The 4th place car is going to swerve as Joe Cole goes to pit. She's going to get into the wall and spin the car out. Not too much was done to the car. She will keep it going, but this could hurt if she loses some positions. Fortunately, she's going to gain it back if that car limps to keep going. Robert DeFrank goes by, and she regains herself. Fortunately, not going to lose too many spots. This could hurt for the championship. Joe Cole, like I said, going to pit road. This would lead off green flag pit stop as you see Maria Camiso sliding. Jamie Murphy stayed out this lap. But we would have another incident on lap 22 with a car coming off pit road. Brock McMahon, who got a lot of damage there, can't see too well. Sometimes the cars are going a little too far up the track. They're trying to make sure they can get up the hill. Brock McMahon's going to spin that number 94 car out. And it's a shame. The 94 car was hoping to have a good run today. And, oh, David Creedon. More bad luck for him. He's going to run to the back of the 94 car. 94 car is going to have to go back to pit road. He's going to lose a lot of laps. There is the 28 of Jamie Murphy. She would pit and she would keep the lead. Murphy had a huge lead over second place Joe Cole. And I believe now it might be Jack Duncan that might have taken the spot. I can't confirm that. But having a great race, Jamie Murphy. Now Matt Evans, car number 4, lost pretty heavily on pit road. He did not have a good stop at all. And he's going to be stuck behind that pack behind Jeff Evans. He's back in 31st position, running behind Julian Kenneblez Jr. As they head into the first turn. David Yankee comes in, back into it. Whoa! Car number 4 is off track. Instant lap 24. That's a shame for Matt Evans. Car number 4. He was looking for a good run for the championship today. He's going to get turned around by, whoa! Oh, Michelle Cedino almost got into the back of the 4 car. Instant lap 24. This was on the same lap. Brian Valentine goes into that same turn, but he's going to overshoot the turn, and he's going to go into the wall. Not going to help his championship chances any, as the 66 car is spun out. The defending champion last year, if this run persists, he's not going to be the championship this year, despite winning a race earlier this year, unlike he did last year. We had another incident, lap 25. Car number 00. David Creedon still going. He's going to turn David Yankee around. Corio's going to turn the 00 of Creedon around, but Creedon saves it. Good job by Creedon, but it's still going to get into the back of David Yankee and turn him around. Another incident would happen later on that lap. Alex Tanker, car number 44, running behind Julian Kenneblez Jr. A bunch of cars swerved to avoid Seth Cole, who was a little slow. This is going to cause Neil Evans to pile up. Corio and Creedon also get slowed down. Alex Tanker not having the best year, but he managed to pull off a win at Talladega. Whoop. See cars swerving all across the front stretch. Now we have to talk about the number 2 of Jack Duncan. He won at Sparta 2 races ago, and he's performed very well today. Now, when he started at the road courses earlier this year, like Silverstone, he was not doing well at all. He was holding up cars, he was driving erratically, but now he's having a really good run today. He's been staying right up in the top 5, been very competitive, and has been gaining on the leader. Incident lap 27. Car number 55, Neil Evans, who's been having a rough second half to the year. Things have not been going his way. He's going to get caught in the stack up behind Jeff Evans. Going to get turned by Brian Valentine. And Matt Corio, again, is going to get slown up. Ever since he joined the gas tank engineering crew, it just hasn't been going well for Matt Corio. Now, we take a look at Brandon Bain, car number 21. Now, he started dead last on the track, and he has worked his way up to the 13th place position. So you gotta admire the number 21 car. Despite it being damaged, he's been really gaining spots today. And Brandon Bain has not been a fan of these road courses as of late. They've been pretty unlucky for him. But hey, maybe his luck's gonna turn around. Number 21 car doing good today. Incident lap 31. Now, there is David Creedon again, who's been in a lot of wrecks. This is still in that pack behind Jeff Evans. They've been having a hard time getting by him. He's going to slow down. Whoa, my God, Jamie Murphy, car number 28. The race leader is going to get into the turn. He's going to clip Neil Evans, clip her teammate, David Creedon, and put herself into the wall. And you see a yellow car driving past. That is Jack Duncan, car number 2. Jamie Murphy will get that car going again, but it's too late. Car number 2, Jack Duncan, is going to take the lead away. Could this be another situation like in Silverstone, where our leader wrecked and the second place rookie was able to take over? We'll have to see. Jack Duncan having a great race so far. But car number 28, Jamie Murphy, as you see in the background there behind Matt Corio, has been catching up very rapidly. Murphy obviously has the quicker car, but it could be because of this lap traffic. So this could be an interesting battle here at Osterreichring. We had a pit incident on lap 34. Michelle Sayadino, car number 6, pitting with a large amount of other drivers. We had more green flag pits up. She just kind of runs into Seth Cole. Matt Evans is going to plow into the back of the 6th car, and the 6th car is going to stall. So this is going to affect the races of Matt Evans, Alex Allen, David Yankee, and Seth Cole. So I don't know what the 6th car was thinking there. Seems like she miscalculated her pit stop. Jack Duncan was still leading coming off pit road, but whoa, 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 whoa! Car number 2 is around. On lap 35, the race leader again has wrecked. And whoa, my God! More contact with the 2 car. I think that might have been Matt Evans. Maria Camiso's involved. Jeff Evans slides off course, and Jamie Murphy is slowing down. This is going to involve all the race leaders. Let's take a look at another angle of this. Yeah, Matt Evans, who's been having a rough race, is going to run to the back by Maria Camiso. Camiso limping along the racetrack, along with the 2nd and 3rd place cars. Incident lap 35. Estavas Cortez, who got the pole last week in Monza. There was a slick spot on the racetrack, and it's going to cause a lot of cars to wreck, including Michael Aurelio, who has been having a bad race. Oh, and Brandon Bain. Brandon Bain hoping to have a good run, but it's not going to here. Connor Breeton's also going to wreck along with Ray Takeda. The slick spot would eventually dry up. We're not exactly sure what caused it. It could have been fuel leakage from maybe Brock McMahon. With all of the leaders wrecking, the top 3, Joe Cole, who is sitting in 4th, is going to be your race leader again. This is the 2nd time he's taken the race lead after a bunch of cars wrecked. The first time was when he won the race at Silverstone. He takes Vladimir Petrov with him to 2nd and Robert DeFrank to 3rd. The 3 of them having a good day, and there's Andreas Allen running in 4th. It's a pack of 4 cars in the front. It's been very hard to pass here at Osterreichring, so Vladimir Petrov's going to have to try something drastic if he wants to get by Joe Cole, who's been really holding up cars today to make sure he keeps his position. Now, this was a pretty odd scenario on the track. After wrecking, Matt Evans, I think Matt Evans just kind of lost it and has just been trying to wreck cars. He's been holding up 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place at the time. Maria Camiso, Jamie Murphy, and Jack Duncan. He's driving completely erratically. Tries to wreck Maria Camiso. He pulled it to the inside. What is he doing? He's trying to wreck Murphy too. He wants to keep that points lead. He was leading going into this, and now that car is wrecked. That car is trash. Jack Duncan is trying to pass. He's holding up, I believe that's Christopher Harley, car number 49. Wow, I cannot believe this. Matt Evans driving. Oh, they're giving Matt Evans a black flag. They're calling him the pit road for erratic driving, and he's just swerving all. He's almost causing a wreck. Oh! How are these cars not wrecking? Some excellent driving by the other cars to avoid Matt Evans. I don't know what he is doing. Matt Evans is usually a very clean driver, but I think he just had enough of it. He's been wrecked a lot today. And he's trying to do everything he can, like the slow cars up. Look at that, he brakes and he's going to check up Christopher Harley. He's lost numerous positions. Eris Schock trying to pass to the inside. Oh no. He's not locked into the Myrtle Beach finale. The Utica Home Track Series officials are saying, to elaborate, for the next race at Myrtle Beach, it's going to be done in a series of 4 heat races. And whoa! He's going to get turned by Andrew Wiegand, but keep going. Anyway, the Myrtle Beach race will be with 4 heat races that lead to a final event. Now, all the championship eligible drivers are locked into the final event of the night at the start of the race. That would be whoever's at the end here. So, if Matt Evans is still locked in for the championship, which at the current looks of it, he is, he will have to race his way into the finale if he wants to win this championship. So that's going to be a huge blow to the number 4 car, and something he obviously wasn't expecting. I assume he's going to try to appeal this, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with this. He's been really causing a lot of trouble on the track for this lap. So that's going to add another monkey wrench into the championship standings going into Myrtle Beach. So we'll have to see what happens there. Now we had another incident on lap 36. We dwelled on Matt Evans for a while. Maria Camiso, car number 26. One of the top competitors, going to get run into the back of by her teammate, Jamie Murphy. And both cars are going to go sliding. All the top 3 in points have been wrecking a lot today. Oh, and I think David Creedon got a little chunk of that. So all the great racing cars involved, I think maybe Russell Curie took a little chunk off the number 26 car as well. This has been an insane race. This race was nowhere near as exciting last year. And now there's just countless amounts of wrecks. The point standings are all jumbled up. Russell Curie is currently in 5th place after starting at the very tail end of the field at about 39th or so. Now the 10 car is desperately trying to keep himself in championship contention, but with Camiso and Murphy doing well, that could prove difficult. He might be locked out with this. Now, American Ethanol is leaving this car next year. He's going to have Kerbal Space Program on there, so that should be an entertaining car to watch. He's doing well today, though, and hopes to do well at Myrtle Beach. Now we have an incident lap 39. Brandon Bain's going to get run to the back of by Tyler Smith and Esteves Cortez. They're going to go wrecking. Esteves Cortez is around. Valentine and Allen are going to get turned. Well, slowed down at least. There's Connor Breton involved. The 12th car in his final race, like we've mentioned. And whoa, Bob Ciadino goes flying. He was the winner of this race last year. More cars involved. Tyler Benoit. Treck Tauger, Max Skinner. Treck Tauger's going to make some contact. Samantha Yankee, another championship competitor. All of our championship competitors have been wrecking. This is on board with Treck Tauger, as he's going to run that Austrian flag car into Bob Ciadino. It's a shame. Treck Tauger is hoping to perform well in front of his home crowd, but it looks like he's not going to be able to today. Now that we covered Brandon Bain wrecking, let's cover him doing something really amazing here. Look at this save! Car number 21 slides into the grass, and he's going to gain a spot. He almost went from wrecking to gaining a spot on Brian Valentine. So Brandon Bain, maybe he's not so bad at this road course thing after all. He just needs to find his zen. We'll have to see. The final incident of the race occurred on lap 44. Treck Tauger once again going into a tough turn. Running behind Jeff Evans. He's going to get a little bit of air and go into the wall. It's a shame for Treck Tauger. He really loves the road courses. He loves being in Austria, his home country. It's been a rough race for him. But it hasn't been a rough race for Joe Cole, who again is going to place well throughout the entire race, wait for the leaders to wreck themselves, and is going to win his second career Utica Home Track Series race in his first season. Truly amazing for Joe Cole and his single car operation. Almost unheard of. It was like when Tyler Smith won the Bristol race. That was unexpected with his underfunded team. Vladimir Petrov is going to get second, and Robert DeFrank third. A great race. One more thing after it. Bob Sedino to cap off a very disappointing season. The car is going to stall at the end of the race. The engine goes on that after a lot of beating and banging. It is completely unlike what happened last year. Instead of being parked in victory lane, it looks like Bob Sedino is going to be parked on the racetrack. This has been a very disappointing year for the 04 car, and they're hoping to turn it around for 2013. They will be coming back, and I hope they can do a little better. Maybe they'll perform well at Myrtle Beach next time. Now let's take a look at our race results for today's event. Joe Cole, an amazing victory, wins Rookie of the Year honors, well, Rookie of the Race honors as well, and gets 5 points added to his Rookie of the Year total. Then we have Vladimir Petrov, Robert DeFrank, Andreas Allen, Russell Arcuri, Jeffrey Finguy, Dylan White, Christopher Harley, Maria Camiso, Eris Schock rounding out the top 10. A great run for her. Then Michael Aurelio is going to gain a lot of positions. Jack Duncan, Connor Atwood, Jamie Murphy, Ray Takita, Chris Aurelio, Brian Brodt, Andrew Wiegand, Tyler Smith, and Connor Breton in his final start. Estavas Cortez, Max Skinner, Brandon Bain, Tyler Benoit, Samantha Yankee, Treck Tauger, Seth Cole, the last car in the lead lap, and then Alex Tanker, Julian Canablez Jr., Neil Evans, David Yankee, John Cedillo, and Brian Valentine all lapped down. Matt Corio, David Creedon, Matt Evans, Jeff Evans, and Bob Cedillo all 2 laps off the pace. Alex Allen, Michelle Cedillo, and Brock McMahon all 3 laps off the pace. Disappointing races for them. Now let's take a look at the championship standings. Only 3 cars are in championship contention at the current moment. The points leader is Maria Camiso for the first time of the season. 4 points back is Jamie Murphy, her teammate, and then Matt Evans is 12 points behind them. Russell Arcuri back. Everyone cannot win this championship, so it's just going to be those 3. Matt Evans has the handicap of not being locked into the final event, which is what gets him the points. So he's going to have to race his way in Heat 1 or make it in on the LCQ, the last chance qualifier. That's going to be interesting to see. Now let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year standings. Now, with 1 race to go, it looks like it's going to be a 2-car battle. It's Michael Aurelio versus Treck Tauger, with only 4 points separating the two. Max Skinner is pretty far back. He can't win it. Then there's Joe Cole, David Creedon, Connor Breton, Neil Evans, Chris Aurelio, Jeffrey Finguy, Jack Duncan. We only showed you the top 10 here because we have a lot of rookies to get through, and most of them can't win. It's only a 2-car battle. Now, next week is going to be a very historic event. Our first Under the Lights heat race. We're going heat racing in Myrtle Beach. This should be an exciting event. Last year, it was a wreck fest. 21 cautions. Maybe we'll get a lot this year. I hope to see you then. Thank you for watching. I hope you tune in for that. 50 cars on the entry list. It's going to be great. I'm excited.